All right, what is up, everyone? I hope you're all doing good on this Thursday, January 19th. Right now, we've just closed a trade on our UAV swing algorithm that I've developed. This algorithm is really for investing and your long-term portfolio to maximize your gains and keep you out of the bear market. And let's get out of this. We just closed a 9% trade right here. It had a max run up of 14.8%, had a drawdown of negative 0.67%. And yeah, we closed it at 9.7%. So this algorithm, let me cue it up onto the Coinbase chart. This Coinbase chart goes back all the way to 2015. So this is over 5 years of chart data, easily. So running this algorithm I've created really for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance exchange token specifically. It will not work for any other crypto or asset. If we can do some cool things right into the algorithm. These are the settings, and I can input stuff for the back test of us starting with 10 grand for the first trade and how much you want to put in to every trade. And I had some questions. Oh, get that out of here. Excuse me. I had some questions on my last video on a few things I'll address. But with the back test here, you can choose to do partial of your capital, 1%, 500. You know, it'll update the back test here. But I'm just demonstrating as if a normal retail crypto investor put everything in. And that's what we're getting here. So in turn, they ran my strategy from 2015 to today. Their 10 grand would be worth 1.8 million. And the cool thing about TradingView is I can get some really cool detailed statistics on my strategy. Let me just double check we're recording here. Yep, we are. And since this last trade closed, we are at 145 total trades, 41% profitable, and we have a profit factor of 3, which means for every dollar we lose, we make $3. So any profit factor over 1 means you are generally profitable. So yeah, this algorithm I've been spending months programming and analyzing the bear market and bear markets of past. How can we maximize our investment and still stay in the bull market and then get out when things get ugly? So I figured out the best time frame for this little algorithm is the 16-hour, just a little bit under the daily. So every one of these candles is 16 hours of price movement, whether it went up or down. You know, if the price is moving up, it's coloring it in green. If the price is moving down, it's coloring it in red. And let me turn some of this noise off here for you. So as you can see, we have the turn of the new year, November, September, July. And we can basically see we're kind of in this downtrend. You know, price is going down since Bitcoin was 70,000. And all throughout 2020, this algorithm kept you out of the market besides 2 trades, which in 2022, excuse me, we had one trade back here, and in March, closed it with, I believe, 8% profit. Yep, roughly 8%, 8% profit. And then we had a loser here, which hit the 2% stop loss. So we were up for 6% of the year while Bitcoin is still down. So we are making money even when the market's down. And we just had our first trade of 2020, like I showed you in the beginning of the video, and we just made 10%. I'll show you again right at the top, because every trade detailed, the date, the time, and 9.69% closed yesterday. So this is a neat little tool to manage, not whole, but a small part of your portfolio to keep you out of the bear market and maximize your gains, because this thing isn't winning all the time, but man, it is compounding the money and making you a winner in the long term. You know, with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of, maybe not 9, but for 5 years of chart data, I don't think this lies. This is something that is going to make money in the long term. This is a little money tree right here. So yeah, I wanted to address some questions someone had for me. So yeah, obviously you could do partial in investments and even still simulate the back test what it would be. And you'd still get the same gains, just not the same gains as if you put the whole 10,000 in. So if you're a smart money investor, you wanted to put 1% in, you're making 90,000 over X years, or the 145 trades. Let's just do the math. What is it? 2023 minus, whoops, 2015. Okay, that's 8 years. So that's 8 years of chart data. So in 8 years, you're making $90,000 off of just $500 trades, off trading your 1% of your 10 grand while still keeping $9,500, but only letting $500 be in the trade. So yeah, you wouldn't be making $1 million, but you're still making 90 grand, and that's still an 18,000% gain. So you're still hugely outperforming the mass majority of people in the market. So yeah, you can play around with things like that and get an idea for how it does. Different stop loss percentages, you need to go in different time frames and see how it would do. But from my experience, 16-hour time frame is the best for Bitcoin. Cannot be beat for this algorithm. And some really cool stuff is we have some detailed stats that it gives me from the back test. So the max, the net profit, the gross profit, the gross loss, the max run up. So the max drawdown this had looks like 29%, which is the value of $267,000. And I guess that's the max drawdown in total. Yeah, it's the most drawdown, including of all the trades, not off of one individual trade. That's kind of confusing. The Sharpe ratio, Sorrentino ratio, profit factor. So, yeah. Our average trade is 4%. Average winning trade is 14.5%. Our average losing trade is 2.5%. So it's almost looking like we have an average win to average loss ratio of 4. And this is really cool. Our largest winning trade was $400,000. $400,500. And that was a 68% gain. And our largest losing trade was a 9%, which lost us $88,000. So yeah, we're getting all sorts of interesting stuff back from the back test to know what to expect in the long term if we were to run this, and the continued profitability. So yeah, this thing will just run and automate your buys and sells. You can also trigger it to send text to your phone. So, like here, I can add an alert. I can go in the settings, and I can have it send email, do a pop-up on your computer, your laptop, your desktop, or notify in the app, and it'll give you a notification on your phone for when you need to buy or sell your Bitcoin. So if you don't trust the algorithm to do the automation yourself, you could do it manually. So yeah. And we could scroll back in time and see all the trades it did, in 2021. And it's holding on the majority of the moves and capturing the profit. Like, this is doing what you want it to do, and it doesn't have to be right more than 50% of the time to do that. Look at the 2020 bull run here, in and out, in and out, in and out. But, you measure these trades, and that's a 10% move right there. I'm just randomly picking spots, but like right here to the bottom of that close, it's a 5%. Right here in December of 2020, right here to that close, it's 15%. And it just goes on and on and on and on. Here's one end of December. Let's say we do at the bottom of this candle, 27%. So it's holding these trades for, a week, 2, 3 weeks, and it's getting out. And it's going to wait for another good opportunity when it presents itself. So you don't have to waste time, energy, and emotions trying to time the market and watch the market so you could just maintain balance and live your life and still be invested in crypto. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little demonstration of my Market Sniper UAV swing algorithm for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance coin trading. If you have any other questions, I would be happy to answer them. You could leave them in the comments. Until then, I will see you guys on the next trade. Peace.